about this town's history. Town is 162 years old. In this part of the woods, that's a pretty old town. During that time, there have been fistfights. There have been factions of people fighting with each other to control something when there's nothing to control. There have been recall elections of Lord. There have been everything else that you could put on that. So 11 plays over the last 12 years now represents the longest single period of time a group of people in this town have been able to get along with each other long enough to accomplish. Oh, excuse me, and there will be some petitions outside. They're attempting to have the first 10 plays recalled. We're not exactly away from it all, just as we've gotten to this point on things. All right, we always have a few announcements we have to get out of the way. Even though I've done this for the last 11 years, I still need to have some notes. On that, okay, one of the things there is, bathrooms, always an issue on this. If you will look at the back of City Hall, the doors are open on either side. Women's bathrooms on the first floor here, men's here. Anybody needing handicap assistance, go around to the side, the doors will be open. Elevator on the left, you can take it to the second floor. In the unlikely event there is a fire, you will see there's an exit sign here, there's an exit sign there. Please get up and walk out. All right? No. We have never had this happen before, so we really don't know what's going to take place. So just walk on out, all right? Okay, third one on this list, and you're, 50-50 tickets for sale. On this, the winner will be drawn at the end of this coming weekend. Now, there's a high probability you're going to win, so you're going to want to get one of those here at the halftime. Actually, you may want to get 5 of those. But at any rate, you'll be able to pick that up here at the intermission. I said it's the halftime, so you can see what I'm used to doing here. Okay? All right, popcorn, candy, and soda for those who've gotten some already over there. You know, it's still available, so you'll be able to get those over there still. Now, with me, please, everybody, turn off your cell phones. Please just don't turn off the ringer. The whole headset, things that we have can pick up things when they're calling in on that. So please, do turn off your cell phones on that. Otherwise, somebody's going to be listening to your phone ringing. Okay, we're beginning to run short on programs. Now, I realize that this is a collectible item. On this, there are some people who have the entire 10 series set on there. I think you can pick them up on eBay. But if you're not one of those collectors, when you're done on this, could you please, there'll be a box back over there at the door, could you please give us the programs back? I know that sounds silly, but still we have it. Just put it to the size of the audience that's here tonight. Okay, also early on in the play, there will be a time when there will be some temperance women parading down the middle here, banging drums and doing other stuff. Some of them will be handing out certain pieces of paper with words on them. Okay, if you're one of the recipients of one of those, please hang on to them. There's a time when you're going to walk away and raise yours. So we would like you to be sure that you do that. And during the first scene, now the first scene has been unusual this year. Actually, there will be audience singing along. It is also unusual as I've only ever done this in the 11 years of these plays. I've never been in the scene. I'm hanging around for the first scene to help sing a song. So with that, on the inside cover of your program, you're going to find there's a body of words. It is the chorus of the song. Don't worry, if you have a program, after 2 times through, you'll be able to sing the chorus also. So whether you need to have those words or not is not real clear. All right, with all of that, I think we hit them all. There's always adding a couple more. I think by the final performance, I'll have about 20 minutes worth of announcements to do, but it's always a growing list. Now, melodramas. Melodramas harken back to a time when everybody was pretty active about their entertainment. They participated in the things that were going on in there. And they were not just passively couch potatoes like we are, sitting back and watching entertainment. They got involved in this and expressed their opinions about that. As an example, melodrama, if there are times that will take place in these plays when melodramas by their nature swing to the very, very most evil, and to the most good, and to the sweetest, and to all kinds of different spectrums that it goes. So, with melodramas, there are times when what will happen is evil will actually present itself upon the stage. It will be in the form of some bad and dastardly person who has done something. Good will be being defeated seated up on the stage. Wrong there. There are cats and dogs living together. It is not going to be a right situation, and you are going to say, very good on that. Very good on that. Now, because we don't have this down necessarily automatically knowing what we're doing, we have had sparing no expense on this. We have gone out and we've hired one of the 5 finalists, that is the contest for place band point. So they have not worked her way up to just doing letters so far, but she is up to just doing words on this. So, putting all the money that we had into it, you have tonight to guide you through this, teaching you when you need to go, the lovely Corina Mills. We will help you out on this. All right, there's just one thing on the last one. Ladies, please on this, like, you have to understand, I'm not criticizing you, but you have to understand that when you're saying boo, it's not, that's you got to take it down like an octave. You got to sit down, we got to have a dark, kind of sound on it. So just to rehearse it, one more so we can get the right tonal quality that we need on this. There will be times evil will literally walk out on the stage, defeat good, it will be on the ground. The worst of all things is happening. You're going to be incited to say, that's good. Thank you, ladies. That's very good. On that, there will also be times that the melodrama will show when wrongs have been righted, good and justice will be prevailing. That will be the right side. God in his heaven will be shining down upon things. You'll see a cast of light. Everybody will be joyous on this, and you will be saying, yeah! Yeah, I didn't cheer on that one. No one was supposed to say cheer, which that was good. Everybody was I really don't know. So I think to make this enough. So what it is you get to choose. It could be yay, hooray, hip hip hurrah. I don't really care which one it is. It's just that if you find yourself at those moments doing something the same as the person next to you, then do something different the next time. Because what we want is a general kind of chaotic cacophony of sound coming out of here. It'll just be exciting and it'll be great. So, we will have good will present itself. It will be on the stage. Victory, justice will be good, will be righting the wrongs that have happened before. Evil will be defeated and upon the ground, and you're going to be thrown to saying, you guys do chaos real well. All right, now the other thing that does happen, this is we just melodramas can do this so well. Things will do stuff that will be so drippingly sweet. It'll just be honey in your heart as you watch it. You're looking at this thing, and it's just like if you're a grandparent or a very young parent, and the time when the baby, it's like a year, and it's sitting on the floor, and the new pup you got came over and just went up and licked the baby on the face. And you have no choice but to say, yeah, some of you were doing it already, even before I said it. We all know this one. You have no control over it, incidentally, when it does happen. You notice that. Okay, so just so we have a little synchronization on this, and everything, we really want it to come from something high to something low. So sort of like a, just like that. So just imagine right at the moment, the baby sitting on the rug. Puppy just walked over, and it just licked the baby's face. And you have to say, don't sleep on me. Okay, that's perfect. You guys really got it. You're really fine with something good on it. I like it. All right, now there's also back in the melodramas and eras of the past when people used to live by a certain set of codes and values and things that they did and didn't. There was what you did that was right and what you did that was wrong. And that. And the things that you did were right got formed into a set of codes that one might live by. And in the cowboy era, this was a well-known thing on this, and we've all heard it before, except for the younger people. But at any rate, there would be times, and it almost was like a religious moment when it would occur that someone would say this because something that happened, and they would take off their hat, and they would say, that's just the code of the West. Code of the West. I don't even have to tell you to do it all together. My goodness, you guys are getting quite good here. Getting quite good on this. Okay, so that's all of this, right? All right, so the thing on this is, I do have to tell you though, this is not on my decision type thing. The following is, the management have expressed this to me. I didn't make the decision, I'm just a carrier of the news. What it is if you guys can't really kind of get this together and have it like, pretty well together, then the decision has been reached. We're going to have to get a whole new audience for the next performance. Okay, so it's not mine. All right, everybody. No one ever done it. All right, so on this, everybody, I want you to enjoy yourselves. Shoot out and Sadie's salute. Enjoy yourself.
It does me heart good to see this here bar bustling with commerce. The old friends back in the day, I'm smiling to see no thing had done himself proud.
Oh, everyone knows you're the reason for the job. You serve an honest pint of beer and a full glass of whiskey at an honest price.
Now, don't be underestimating yourself, you darling Sadie. As much as a man likes to talk to a friendly barkeep, it helps to have a sweet, fresh face. Kind ear will help to make the rumbling to disappear.
I think that your endearing ditties that brings the laughter and life we have here are friends.
Yes, dear father, you do bring a bit of the old country to this place with your songs from Ireland.
Speaking of old country, look who just walked in. That troublesome beggar, Dirk Devious.
So, who's here to play a friendly little game of cards? Goose is wild. Who's feeling lucky? I know I am with these cards.
Not to be putting the brains out here on this beautiful sunny day, but I must be talking to you girls about the future. When I'm gone up to heaven, I'd be mighty proud if you two would carry on your good name and keep this here bar open. But if you must say, promise me you won't be selling out to that lying, cheating, lazy, jerk Deeds.
Oh, we know, father, about the bad blood between you and him and the Doolin cousin mine. I can't imagine why we'd ever consider selling. You've given us such a happy life here.
And I promise I'll teach Sal to learn the ropes of the line. And I promise to never sell to Dirk Devious.
Well then now, it's settled. Let's hear a little of Irish laughter, sing us a wee tune to lift our spirits, and sell some whiskey. We'll sing about the dear departed mother, Lily, God rest her soul.
Hey, who was Lily? Do you know about Lily?
Now there, all of you, join us, you know this one. Here's a story, a little bit hoary, a little bit happy, a little bit sad, a little bit getting down, her little hometown, and how it drove her to the back. Everyone, we're just in case, I want you girls to remember the words. Mind your manners, mind your business, mind the saloon, but whatever you do, don't set out the dirt devious.
We promise. Why, howdy, Sheriff Jake.
I say, it's sad to be into your pa's passing. If only he had been so determined to shoot that on your horse of course. Kicked him right in the head, he did. That is, a horse, kicked your pa. That
Water under the bridge. Pa was called up to the pearly gates long before we thought he should have been. Get your drink, Jake?
sounds good to me. I'll have some of your pa's special sarsaparilla.
Jake, tell me something.
What?
Well, it's something I've always wondered about.
What is it?
Not that it's any of my business, but, well, as you can see, the place is empty.
I gather you're right. So what?
Well, since nobody's here to see you, why don't you order a regular shot of whiskey instead of a special sarsaparilla?
Because you never know when somebody might walk in. And I don't want anyone to think I'm drinking on duty. Your pa and I had an understanding. Now, so do we.
I hate to ruin your day, but everybody knows there's a wee bit of whiskey in that special sarsaparilla pot.
Well, big cornstalk, you said everybody?
Everybody, except the members of the Temperance Committee.
Oh, very ever call. There sure ain't no secrets in this here town. That's right. Well, speaking of the Temperance Committee, you never know when those two bitty two-shoes might show up. That old back haze of hooch hater and a young partner to Prudence Purewire. Oh, those two are more trouble than a pair of skunks in a perfume store.
Now, Jake, don't start on the ladies from the Temperance Committee. It's too hot to be bitten off long enough. Besides, they haven't been here in months. I can remember the last time they came here, and you had to throw them in jail.
Yep, I seen my duty and I done it. After all, it's the code. I'll tell you what, though. Next time something like that happens again, they'll be in jail forever and a week.
I depend on Yep, sure was a shame they had to go and move to Sutherland. It's downright sad.
Yep. And it's getting downright lonely around here.
Sad and lonely.
Yep. Real sad. And lonely. Lonely.
And sad.
Good morning, folks. And what a glorious morning it is. The sun is beating down on town without respite or pity, and the barren landscape that surrounds us shimmers as gently as a glass furnace.
Yep. Sure is all right.
My, aren't you full of poetic language? Have you been reading your romance novels?
Why, of course, a girl's got to feed her whimsy, you know.
Did you have a good night's sleep last night, dear Sally?
Wonderful night's sleep, dear sister. I had the most beautiful dream.
A dream? Tell us about it.
Well, I dreamed I went back east to school to be a teacher. Met Mr. Wonderful. Got married in a big church wedding. Had 2 children and lived in a 2-bedroom house with 2 barns.
My, that's the same dream we had for the last week.
Oh no, it's been the last 2 weeks.
You sure do seem to be stuck on a number there. Could it be 2?
I just can't seem to get beyond that number. I may be a whiz at reading and writing, but learning's been sorrowful slow with my numbers.
You'll get it. It must be nice to be young. And happy. This sure isn't how I pictured life without Pa after he died from those,
2.
shuns after the horse kicked him in the head. It seems like the life just went out of this place.
I feel as if bad luck has chased us since you changed the name of this place from a Flynn Saloon to Sadie Saloon. A place can't have 2 names, you know.
Let Clarence to her. How was I supposed to know the stage line was going to move to Sutherland? You have your dreams, and I'll keep mine.
Who knows? If I keep drinking it, maybe it will come true. Hey, Sheriff Bates. How's law enforcement in Oakland these days?
Quiet. Real quiet. Nobody left in town to cause any trouble.
Sure, it's a shame the stage line moved out. Business has just been awful.
That's just what we were saying, Sally.
Well, I guess I really can't complain. Less people we have in town, less crime I have to deal with.
Jake, why don't you help me talk Sadie into selling this place? There really isn't enough business left to keep it running anyway. Did you know that the handsome, gambler fellow Dirk Devious has offered us a pretty penny for it?
Now, Sally, you've been over this far too many times. You know what our dear departed father said on his deathbed. He said, mind your manners, mind your business, mind the saloon, and whatever you do, don't sell out to Dirk Devious.
I remember only too well.
Wasn't your mom and Dirk Devious partners once?
Yep, they staked the claim out and had dueling debt line. It seemed Pa was doing all the work, and since Mr. Davis wouldn't help out, Pa said the partnership was over.
Heard that mine was worthless anyway.
Sure was. Pa only gave up on it and bought the saloon. Mr. Davis took up the gambling circuit. Now he's pestering me to sell him the saloon.
Every time we think of Father, it makes me sad.
Oh, Sally, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about Pa causes you such grief. You're such a sweet,
longer we keep it, the less we'll get for it. The next thing you know, Dirk, I mean, Mr. Devious, will be moving on too, and we won't be able to sell it to anybody.
You know, Paul always wanted nothing to do with that dishonest coyote.
I gotta tell you, I don't much come to the fella either. There's something strange about it. In fact, I just sent a wire over to the circuit judge in Lane County. I want to see if he's wanted something. A fella like him just seems to slip.
James Jones, how can you be so suspicious? Dirk Devious has never done anything that I know of, except win a lot of money at gambling. Some of it yours, if I remember right.
Oh, I haven't lost that much. Not near as much as the other folks.
Well, I think that a man deserves the benefit of the doubt before arousing the suspicion of the law, especially when his only crime seems to be good luck at poker.
Well, whatever Mr. Devious is, we've got bigger problems than him. The stage one has moved out, and with it, most of the town folk. And all we've got left to do is sit around and watch our bank account shrink. I don't know how things could get much worse.
Things just got worse. The temperance ladies are back.
No more whiskey, no more beer. Down with rum, down with gin. No more whiskey, no more beer. Down with rum, down with gin. No more whiskey, no more beer. Down with rum, down with gin. No more whiskey, no more beer. Down with rum, down with gin. No more whiskey, no more beer. Down with rum, down with gin. No more whiskey, no more beer. Down with rum.
Hold on there, Miss Hootkin, Miss Clearwater. What are you two caterwauling about now?
You know very well what we want. It's long past time that the decent citizens of Oakland rise up against this den of iniquity. Right, Sister Hazel? This place thrives on the misery of poor, defenseless, downtrodden souls. Right, Sister Hazel? Souls that have succumbed to the evils of demon drink. Demon drink.
Right, Sister Hazel? Oops. Carried away in the moment.
All right, I've heard enough. Why don't you two go bother somebody else? I hear there's a pass of coyotes on the outskirts of town whose souls need saving. Go pester them.
And just what are you doing here, Sheriff? You're a disgrace to law enforcement, hanging around a place that enriches itself on the misery of poor, lost souls. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Right, Sister Hazel? We will show these sinners the way of righteousness. And you, not only do you run this vile swamp, you allow your sweet, innocent sisters to live here and be exposed to all this sin, and decadence, and intoxication.
I am not. I'm not being exposed to sin, and certainly not inebriation. My lips are too young.
Yes, her lips are too young for a nipple.
Drunkenness.
Yes, that too. Now, you don't say.
I see your sister has also neglected to teach you respect for your elders. I guess we shouldn't expect much more from your saloon girl.
Now, just a few dang darn minute. You
flog a sober customer in the saloon is against the code. You best let me handle this.
The what?
The code. Oh, my hat. Article. Section 13, Part B. It is unlawful to do harm to a sober person in a drinking establishment. It's okay to punch a drunk.
I never heard tell of such a law, but I'll go along with you if it's best.
I surely do.
You better obey the law, you little snippet.
Now, just a dang ding dong minute, you persnickety bitter busybody. I got a good mind to march you two down to the jail right now.
Oh, if you had a good mind, you'd close down this evil establishment.
Miss Hoot Chair, Miss Purewater, you have exactly 2 minutes to clear out here before you spend the next 3 days in the calaboose for disturbing the peace.
We have every right to preach the gospel to those in need, even in this devil's temple. That's right, Sheriff.
If you two don't leave right now, I'm calling you down to the county jail over in Roseburg.
You wouldn't dare. On what charge?
Charge? Oh, I got at least 3 of them so far. One, you are disturbing the peace by banging a drum in daytime.
I'll do it again.
Article 10, Section 8, Part C. 2, you cannot preach within the city limits without a preaching license. Article 8, Section 6, Part D. You got a preaching license?
No.
Thought so. Which brings us to 3, which is you are in a drinking establishment and you are not drinking. That is against Article 2, Section 1, Part A.
Well,
I'm not surprised. Jail time for these offenses carries a mandatory sentence of 1 day in the calaboose for each charge.
you have absolutely no right whatsoever to... Wait a minute. Since when is it against the law to not drink in a saloon?
Yes, Sheriff. Since when?
It's right here in the code. Now you two homicide here before I decide to enforce it. Fear the book.
Fear my Well, we'll do now, but only because there's no one here to listen to our message. And don't you think for 1 minute I believe that silly Code on West story. Neither do I.
Agitate, legislate, no more
I could interest you in a game of cards. Perhaps a little 5-card draw poker, or maybe some faro. Or perhaps a quick game of Red Dog?
Nah, I won't do it. Besides, I'm broke until paid. Say, you sure have been lucky as of late.
Oh, Jake, you're not gonna start that again, are you?
No, it's true. I have been extraordinarily lucky lately. But you know how luck changes. Sure? You don't want to play a quick game? I'd be happy to loan you some money until payday. At 100% interest compounded daily.
Hear that? Nah. Go ahead. I'm going to put this door and finish my rounds.
Go ahead, take a chance.
See you later, ladies.
And I think I'll finish my rounds. I think I'll start with this round. And perhaps I'll have another round.
Why not?
Why not? Like you're not. And let's fire around for the house. Dear, we seem to be all alone. What about you ladies? Care for a little libation?
No, we're on duty. We can get, yes, or drunk either.
I see. Then, would you, care to play a hand of cards? Just to pass the time until the regular gamblers show up?
I'd be happy to play cards with you. Do you know how to play Ghost Fish?
Oh, sure. It's, one of my favorites. Right along with 52 card pickup.
Oh, good. It's the only card game I know how to play. Come on, Sadie, join us.
Climb up. It's not like we got anything better to do.
Well, business, sure has been pretty bad lately, hasn't it? Now, to get these two to sell this place to me, so that I can get on with my nefarious schemes. If this keeps up, you won't be able to make your mortgage payments, will you? Any queens?
Oh, we'll be all right. We've managed to save up enough money for a few months. Go fish.
Well, I still may be a little bit interested in purchasing this establishment, even though it is a bit run down, and the future prospects don't appear so good. What with the stage line moving out and all?
I forget, I mean, Mr. Devious. What was the amount of your offer again?
Not that we're any more interested than the last time you offered Mr. Devious.
It is?
Of course it is. Did I say 2,000 each? I meant $3,000 each, of course. Just a slip of the tongue, I assure you. It never hurts to try. So, what do you say?
I just learned something. 3 comes after 2.
I must say, you catch on real quick. Arithmetic is getting much better. Oh, go fish.
No, I mean, what do you say about the saloon? Will you sell?
Thank you for your generous offer, but we are simply not interested at this time.
Curses! I mean, why not? It's more than a fair offer, especially considering the condition of this dilapidated building and the deteriorating business conditions you find yourselves in.
You might be right about the building and the future, but we are simply not interested at this time. Thank you for your kind offer. This is our home. We have some roots here.
You would do well to reconsider. This offer will not last forever. Besides, I'm not used to rejection.
Why not? I'm sure you get a lot of it.
Sadie, remember your manners. Dirk is a customer.
That's all right. I accept your apology, dear Sally.
Sadie said Father didn't like you very much, you know. Sadie said he was always calling you maybe something for not putting the door back into the mine like he did.
Have a care, girl. Remember who you were talking to. I have the means to rule it, if I have mind. And as for you, Sadie, you would do well to listen carefully to what I say. And I say sell, or else suffer the consequences.
Your threats certainly don't frighten me. If anything, they make me want to turn into King Place.
You'll be sorry! You!
What's not in you, Dirk? You've never acted like this before.
Can't you see that I'm only making this more than generous offer out of the goodness of my heart? You two are being very foolish by not accepting it.
Foolish or not, the answer's still no.
What about you, Sally? I understand that you are half owner. Why don't you sell me your half? $3,000 is a lot of money.
She's not selling either, Mr. Devious.
I'm not talking to you, Sadie. I'm talking to Sally. You don't have to listen to your older sister. You're old enough to make your own decisions. What do you say, Sally?
You're right about one thing. It is a lot of money. Should I sell my hat? The money would be enough to go back east to school.
Listen, you two. I have been more than nice up until now, because you are ladies. But this is a business situation. And when people don't give me the business, then I give them the business. As a matter of fact, I feel like giving you the business right now.
And what business is that, devious?
Curses! These plastic hero types, they never show up until I'm getting to work.
You know, it just ain't fair. It's nothing. Just business. And I was just about to leave anyway. It's been very nice to see you again, ladies. You too. Westwood. Good day to you all.
Now wait just one long minute there, devious. I'm standing here and I'm thinking that you owe these nice ladies an apology. And I'm thinking you owe it to them right about now.
An apology? What for, may I ask?
For what you just did right now.
What are you talking about?
See, I walk in here and I see you threatening these nice ladies. And not only were you threatening them, but you were doing so in a loud voice. Now, we don't attack you men mistreating or yelling at women folk around here. It's the
I wasn't yelling. I was merely raising my voice.
different heifer, same brand.
Don't you just love that Western slang? This isn't any business of yours, Westwood.
Well, I'm making it my business. Devious.
I'll just go get the mop.
Now, if you're waiting for a woman to make up her mind, you're in for a long wait party. Her paw has sure turned her against selling to the like of you.
I've been dealt worse hands. It's all in the luck of the draw.
You know, they say everyone runs out of luck. Eventually.
I hear tell you're mighty handy with a 6
I hear tell you are as well.
Maybe we both heard it right.
Maybe up and maybe no.
This still isn't any of your business, Westwood.
Well, I'm making it my business, devious.
Mind telling me why?
The
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
you ready to apologize yet?
Not really.
Then go for your gun.
The king. I got a sore gun. I heard it dealing cards.
All right, I'll make it easy on you. I'll let you draw first, and
see you later, Westwood.
Good man. Now you know I'm a part of mine. Neither am I.
I thought for a minute there the two of you were going to shoot it out.
We were, Sally. He was willing to draw down on me. I could just see it in his eyes. And I'm pretty sure that he could see it in my eyes that I was ready to return to fire. We don't much cotton to men mistreating women folk out here. It's the
I can't figure out why Dirk, Mr. Devious, was so interested in purchasing the saloon.
I don't know either, but I can tell you he's up to no good. And I wouldn't sell it to him if he was the last man on earth.
Now you are a tough one, Sadie O'Flynn.
How much is it worth to have a clear conscience? I promised Papa I would never sell it to him. It's a promise I intend to keep.
And I'm sure he would be mighty proud of you because you are a woman of your word.
Thank you for saving us the way you did. You're the decentest man I ever met.
Well, I've got some cleaning to do up in my room. I'll see you later, Clint. I said I've got some cleaning to do. Ugh, never mind.
Sadie, I got something to say to you.
Yes, Clint.
Well, maybe I can wait.
You say that every time you say you've got something to say to me. Can't you just say it?
I'm getting around to it.
You've been getting around to it for the last 2 years. Can't you get on with it for goodness sakes?
Now, don't rush, Miss Sadie. A man don't like to be rushed out here. It kind of goes against the grain, if you catch my drift.
Well, I'll be an old maid before you get around to saying whatever it is you're going to say. If you get my
Ew.
drift.
Well, you know that old Jackson place about 6 miles east of town? It's for sale, and I figured that if I could scrimp and save, maybe, just maybe, I can have it paid off in the next, 50 years or so.
That's nice, Clint. Why would you need such a big spread?
Oh, I figured it would have plenty of room for some crops, a bunch of cattle, maybe a passel of kids.
Kids, are you thinking about having a big family someday?
Yep, I sure am. If the right woman were to come along. You ever think of getting hit, Sadie?
Sure, if the right man came along. You know anybody that might be interested?
Just me, I reckon.
There's just one problem. What do I do with the saloon?
Why, you sell it, of course. Running a saloon is no job for a respectable married woman.
What about a respectable unmarried woman?
Now, you know what I mean, Sadie. Now, I give the problem a lot of thought, and I figured that if you can't sell it, then maybe Sally could take over. You could always ask her.
Nope, that's way too much work for one person. Besides, she hasn't had any schooling yet. And as for selling it, the only one interested in it is Dirk Devious. And I promised Pa I would never sell it to him. So I guess I'll have to keep it, no matter what.
Well, shit. Well, think about it. You know that you're the only woman for me, and that I will stand by your side through thick and thin.
mind your business, mind your manners, mind your business, mind the saloon, and whatever you do, don't sell out to Dirk Devious. I can't go against his dying wishes, can I? No. But Clint wants to marry me and move up to the old Jackson place.
Howdy, Sadie. Get me another drink of that special sarsaparilla. I swear, it's getting hotter.
I didn't think that was possible.
It's so hot outside that the coyotes are playing dead, so the buzzards will fly over them and give them some shade. Snort.
Wow, 2 drinks in one day? You must be really thirsty.
Well, it's not just the heat. I got troubles.
Troubles? What kind of troubles?
It's those temperance busybodies, Hazel Hooch Hader and Prudence Purewater. They've joined forces with the mayor's wife, Providence Proctor, and her sister, Hester Hasby. They've been complaining to the mayor about this place. And now he's starting to ask questions. You know, about the code. There might be some accuracy problems with the code being in line with the laws of the state of Oregon.
He's one of my best customers.
But his wife ain't. And now she's raising Cain too. I swear those two busybodies are more trouble than 2 porcupines in an outhouse. Picture that. You want to know what I see? I see a mess. Now they're telling me I either gotta close this place down or I'll lose my job.
You're not gonna do it, are you?
Of course not. You and Sally are the best friends I got.
which will attract those families back who have left.
Amen.
Your vile establishment must close.
Must close.
Must close.
See, Jake, I told you things couldn't get much worse. Now they have.
Now, don't you get snippy with us. We mean business. Agitate. Agitate. Educate. Legislate.
Irritate.
Either you close this place down, or we'll intend to close it down for you.
And just how do you intend to do that?
We intend to talk to the townsfolk at the town meeting on Sunday and unite them against you.
Unite them.
Now close this place down.
Close it down.
Unite.
If you won't listen to us, surely you'll listen to everyone else. The men vote.
Men vote.
Women vote.
Women vote.
Children vote.
Children vote.
Folks from all walks of life, all with one mission in life.
To clean up Oakland.
Why,
After listening to our stirring speeches, I won't be surprised if they don't lock this place up and throw you out of town on a rail.
I guess I'm just trying to understand what makes you ladies so, what's the word? Downright ornery. Hazel, your husband's a rancher who's pretty well off.
Very.
Prudence, you've got that dress business to run. Providence, I know as the mayor's wife, you have his ear in a death grip. And Hester, well, Hester. Why can't you ladies just go about your business and leave the rest of us in peace?
well, my father was a minister, and as a young girl, he taught me the evils of demon rum.
Demon rum.
How drink robs you of your common sense. Makes you slave. I vowed then and there to devote my life to the good works of the Temperance Committee. And so I have.
Our family was determined to not live in a place that had that awful swill to poison men. We moved to Oakland when we were young because there wasn't a single saloon here.
And we were all right until your father opened this evil den of sin.
We hoped that when he died, this place would close down for good.
Yes, as the mayor's wife, I have seen the evils of drink firsthand. My husband,
The mayor.
fell obligated to drink in your father's bar, and him coming home dreadfully fuddled and speaking nonsense.
You ladies ought to wait. The rate business is gone, I'm gonna have to close anyway.
Not everyone is leaving. We all intend to stay.
We're all staying.
And as for you, my husband, the mayor, quite honestly would like a word from you, Sheriff, about this code well. You have sworn to uphold the laws of Oregon, not some code that Hazelwood Cruz tell me you conveniently pull out to disrupt their work.
Just my luck.
Please excuse me, I now have a habit. Sally, can you come down and run things for a little bit? I gotta go lie down for a few minutes.
Well, I think I'll just go out and finish my round. Whole lot more peaceful.
Well, just ignore us if you think that'll stop us.
Come, ladies, let's get out of here.
Yes, let's go plan our strategy elsewhere.
Nothing tastes quite as good as a free drink. Good afternoon, ladies. Would you care for a little card game? Maybe we could play some old man.
How dare you?
Just more of the riffraff a place like this attracts. It's people like you we're trying to get rid of.
It's people like you that need getting rid of. Good riddance to you, I say.
Does this mean you aren't interested in a card game? What a four-card draw. They ought to be members of the Nosy Old Busybodies Club. Where is everyone? A free bar? Don't mind if I do. I must keep up the pressure. Force those two foolish girls to sell this place to me. They don't know it, but the reason that the stage line was moving out is that the Oregon and California Railroad is moving in. This saloon will be worth a bundle. What with those thirsty railroad workers in town every night, and with the new transportation, business in Oakland will be booming.
Yes.
Perhaps